Okay, so a lot of you guys, when I was talking about complaining, being on Heroes or whatnot, a lot of you were like, well, you better hope that Animal Crossing Pocket Camp is actually good. Oh, I believe, guys, yeah, I mean, pretty sure this is Pocket Camp. It's been out in Australia for a little while now, and if you happen to have an APK for your Google, Play Store, Android app, or whatever you want. I don't know how well it works on iOS, or if you can even do it on iOS, but yeah, you can play the game right now. And I'm going to show you around my camp. That's Jay right over there. I forget what the squirrel's name is, but Sherry's over on the left. And over here is Rosie, who keeps constantly flicking on and off this light. And Apollo. We are going to be talking about transactions, microtransactions here, because a lot of you have been interested in that, but we'll talk about that in a bit. Mostly it has to do with KK over there, because I did spend a bit of money just to see what there was offered here. So, as you can see, there was one villager I really wanted. We'll talk to him about him a bit, but basically, oh, hey, we got a new furnishing. Basically, with furnishings, you just kind of create, you put it down, put it wherever you want in your campsite or in your camper. You can. The good thing about this game is that when you buy things or you make things, I guess today you mostly make things. You could buy it from there's a shop like down there, on the map that you can go to and buy things if you really want to. There's a shop right over here, but still, nonetheless, when it comes to anything here, you just really have to craft it yourself. And the good thing is, if you want to befriend any of your favorite villagers, it's really just a game of getting them up in friendship and then like crafting whatever you need. Granted, crafting can be a bit of a prickly little thing, because I mean, the only thing that I feel this does when it comes to Animal Crossing, and then again, it's a quintessential kind of thing for Animal Crossing. It's just, you come in, you put down that, and it makes you wait for it. Like any other kind of mobile game that would kind of do it. But then again, Animal Crossing was always like that too. So, so you just basically craft anything. And I did use some money to get some Leaf tickets, of course, because, why not? Just to see how bad the transactions were. But honestly, the pricing tiers for this aren't too bad. If you were to spend money, I mean, granted, some of the bigger projects will take a lot more Leaf tickets if you decide to rush them, but if you don't feel like doing that, you don't have to. And it takes like a day or two, maybe 3 days, based on the project, which is, again, very similar to Animal Crossing, where if you did anything, typically, projects in those games would take, 2 to 3 days anyways, so I don't really see the big deal. Still, nonetheless, here's my camp. The only problem I've really had with Animal Crossing when it came to money is, well, there are exclusive items. Mostly over here, these special little things that you can buy for only Leaf tickets and craft for only Leaf tickets, and they are essentially a stool for KK Slider and a chair for Tom Nook. And what this does is basically just to give you an idea, you probably spotted him over here earlier. Hey, look, it's KK Slider. And this is basically all he does. He's like, hey, that's the most special place in the world to you. For me, it's this chair. In fact, it's any place I bring this chair. Always gets me in the nice groove. He'll say something nice, and then, he'll play some music, which is kind of nice. That's a cool little thing, but I really don't think it is worth... Let's see here how much Leaf tickets that was. I mean, you could probably go with, 14 bucks, 16 bucks there if you really wanted to actually buy it outright. You do earn, Leaf tickets as you level up and do all sorts of other things, but it's really something I don't feel you should spend money on if you really wanted to, because you could spend it on other things, like right up here in the top screen. You don't see it, but because I already bought them, but there are crafting spots. Like right now where the bed is being crafted, the two little wooden stands there, they are actually areas for you to craft. You can do multiple crafting, but you actually have to use Leaf tickets to unlock those. So that would probably be the bigger thing that you would want to spend your Leaf tickets on, other than a stool for KK Slider to come in and just hang around. Honestly, this really just feels a lot like an Animal Crossing on the, the phone. I mean, I really can't knock it for anything. It's fun, and it does encourage you to at least craft, you know, things. Even if you don't use it. You don't have to use any of the items, really, outside of what... Did someone put a basket in my shower? What the heck? That's weird. Or maybe it was always there. Let's just close that for now. Yes, close it. Close it. Close it. There we go. Done and done. Anyways. From there, though, you don't really, like, when you go to a villager and you want to befriend them, it gives you all these stipulations, but really, you don't need to follow them and, like, put them all out or do that to keep your animal from, you know, leaving or anything. They'll come along no matter what. And everyone in town can't help but fawn over them. Yeah, that seems about right for good old Bo here. And I really want him. I want to visit your campsite, but, like, he needs level 3 friendship, and I need to build all this other stuff. So let's just... I mean, we crafted the bed. What does the desk require? We don't have enough wood nor enough minerals, so we're probably going to need to go do some requests for the townies out there, which you'll be able to just do pretty easily. Honestly. There's the only thing I can really say when it comes to money, if you really want to spend, is only if you're impatient. Let's go check in on Bo since we can. Hey, Bo, what do you want? You want a few conch shells, I see. Great to see you. Here, take this. Conch shells. Yeah, buddy. But outside of that, I really haven't ran into any real reason to spend money. Like, at all. Unless you really want to rush things, which I mean, honestly, if you really do, that's fine by me, but I'm not gonna... I did it mostly to test and see how much, you know, would get you anywhere, and it managed to let me upgrade my my campsite a little bit, and then I used it on a stool to get a talking dog that plays a guitar. That gives you an idea. Don't waste it on the talking stool. I mean, talking dog stool. Use it on something you would rather enjoy. Maybe making your camp better, maybe leveling up faster, and things like that, because there are a few things that are kind of annoying. If I could ever... I would need to hunt some more bugs to do that one. I think maybe we can try and get that going. Where is this technically... Yeah, this is where the bugs are. And, you know... You can do all sorts of things with, you know, your leaf tickets if you do decide to do it. Thankfully, you don't have to worry too much about spending anything. Oh, there's one of them. Up. Come on, up. There we go. And, you know, you just do your typical Animal Crossing things, and time goes by just like it usually would. The only thing is that you're playing in Australia, apparently. And occasionally you'll run into other people, too. What would you like to do? I mean, I could view his market board. What has he got for sale? Absolutely nothing. Yeah, you can actually initiate and sell things with other people. It's really cool. But, oh, got 50 bugs. I can get a bunch of cute something or others. Honestly, when it comes to... Ooh, here's another bug. You can, you know... There's really no reason to spend leaf tickets on anything too extravagant. This isn't like... Say, this isn't like Heroes, where you're like pumping orbs into stuff to try and get things going. But like, I could technically, just to give you an example, use 15 leaf tickets to, you know, put some honey down and not have to waste my time collecting bugs the harder way, which honestly is just a few minutes of time. But I'm just showing you this because why not? This is what you get when you do this. Hopefully we get a few of the butterflies that Bo wanted. We did. Okay, good. At least I think we did. Let's see, did we? We did. Okay, let's go back to Bo. But, you know, you get the basic idea. I mean, the same thing kind of happens with fishing. You kind of choose if you want to waffle between it. But you also get daily logins and stuff like that. And there's special events going on right now for some reason, even though this is technically only out in Australia. But, honestly... You don't really need to spend too much money. You can just have fun, and it's really cool to just meet other players and visit their things and buy their stock and stuff like that. And of course, you can expand things. It's been a really fun little adventure for me. Yeah, that's a lot more than 2, Bo. Good try, though, bud. Alrighty. Well, I got some more steel, which is what I needed. at least a little bit more. And as you can see, friendship hearts add up to your level, and the more friends you make with your, villagers or whatever, the more will unlock. You get leaf tickets for that. You get a request ticket, which is something I guess I can show you right now. This is the only thing that I really don't enjoy too much, is that after a while they run out of things to do to make friends. Granted, you make a lot of new animal friends as they come and go, so it's mostly just, you kind of just do what you can at the time, and you don't feel too pressured to spend money or just hang out with them. You just kind of do it while you can, at least from what I can see. But so far, I'm really enjoying it. The only thing I really don't think I enjoy is that you do have to request friendship from you. You do have to request your friends to help you out on a few things if you're not doing too hot there. Let's see here. I need to look at my loans. How much do I owe? Ooh. Okay, I'll pay 10,000 for now. I'm gonna keep the rest though for myself and try to get Bo into my camp, because I do need to get Bo into my camp, guys. I gotta. And if you can get rare materials from doing all sorts of requests and things like that, and it's just fun to look around, and even better to collect all the characters that you really want. Honestly, I mean, there's Kid Cat. He's over there. That's the one character I really, really wanted, and I managed to get him, and I was so happy because I played Wild World. It was probably my first Animal Crossing, and while that was not the best one, I'm looking at you, Holidays. What the hell were those? But thanks for letting me at a campsite, bro. Here's the thing for you. They'll give you stuff, too. That's really nice of them. Bells, occasionally. Cool. I'll pay for some things, I guess. Sure, why not? But, you get the basic idea. I played Wild World. Kid Cat was one of my first villagers in that one, from what I remember, at least. I don't remember if he was in the original one or not, but still, nonetheless, that was something I really enjoyed, and I just found that amazing, and it was great to have him, so... There's Jay, who probably is named after the aforementioned person on my videos occasionally. And, you can decorate your camper and do all that other fun stuff, so... Honestly, it's an Animal Crossing game in every way. It's just on the mobile, and you can't really time travel. And occasionally you may feel a bit pressured to maybe do a few things, but you shouldn't really. I'm just gonna collect my cute essence and be on my way. And so far, I'm really enjoying this. If you guys want to see more Animal Crossing Pocket Camp, feel free to tell me, because I've been enjoying this, but it's been a pleasure to just play it and not have to record anything, so... Anyways, catch you nerds later!